News First starts now with the First Alert Weather Day.
And first at 4, strong storms could impact your evening commute. Thanks for joining us. I'm Rick Fulbaugh.
I'm Sean Gables. Our First Alert weather team has been warning us about the weather for several days. First Alert Chief Meteorologist Jennifer Valdez joins us. And Jen, tell us, what's the timeline on this?
Right now across far north Georgia, and then this line will continue to sink to the south. As it does, we're going to see heavy downpours, frequent lightning, and the possibility of strong damaging winds over metro Atlanta during the afternoon rush hour commute. We are under a first alert weather day. That means that the weather is significant enough that it will be a major impact on your day, and already seeing some of those major impacts across North Georgia. In fact, I've already had several reports of trees down across the North Georgia mountains, but even in Cherokee County, several reports of trees down as well. Severe thunderstorm warning does continue for Cherokee County for a storm that's now moving east of Canton. In fact, that just expired at 4 o'clock. That's what I was waiting for. So this has weakened enough that it's expired at 4, but still very heavy rain moving out of Cherokee County, moving into Forsyth County, and then north of that, moving through Waleska, moving towards Jasper. Very heavy rain, frequent lightning, and some strong gusty winds. In fact, we have severe thunderstorm warnings for much of the North Georgia mountains, extending all the way from Rabun County down into portions of Dahlonega, Dawson, Lumpkin County, moving through the Helen area, Fannin and Gilmer County as well, for the possibility of 60, even up to 70-mile-an-hour winds. In fact, the warning for Rabun County is for winds of 70 mile an hour. When you have 70-mile-an-hour winds, easily see trees and power lines down. So as a result, I think we will see some damage, possibly some power outages as these storms continue to roar to the east at about 45 to 50 miles an hour. So they are heading towards Clayton right now, Clarksville at 407, Claremont at 408, Democrest at 409, Cumming at 409, Cornelia at 417, then towards Toccoa at 423, and Flowery Branch in Hall County around 426. That is not the only rain we have right now. In fact, you head just south of that line. These are not severe, but moving over Commerce through Jefferson, heavy rain, frequent lightning there. Then a little closer to the metro, watching some small little areas of rain here developing closer to the metro near Cobb County, then south of Duluth through Gwinnett County, even some lightning there in Lawrenceville. But again, we're going to see that line of heavy downpours and possible strong damaging winds get closer and closer to the metro as we head through the afternoon hours. The severe thunderstorm watch has been expanded to now include southern portions of the metro area. So Clayton County, you are under a severe thunderstorm watch. Spalding County under that watch, into Butts County. That is until 8 o'clock. That means severe thunderstorms will be possible. Let me show you the next couple of hours. There's 5 o'clock, still predominantly in the northern suburbs, but by 6 o'clock, heavy downpours with possible severe weather over metro Atlanta at 6 o'clock. This could be a nightmare for the afternoon rush hour commute. By 7 o'clock, moving south and east portions of the metro. We'll talk more about when this line finally moves out, what to expect tonight, and another first alert in the 7-day forecast coming up.
All right, a busy weather day. Jen, thank you. You better check your flight if you're heading out or picking anyone up at Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport. Today, more than 400 delays, 200 cancellations. Atlanta News First, Abby Kasuris is there live now with the very latest. Abby.
People are tired, Rick. It's not hard to see why. All I have to do is take a look at some of these cancellations and delays. These boards here, it's not hard to find a few of those. I talked to one mother and a toddler today who say that they were lucky to have found a carpeted area. Many people sleeping in the airport overnight because of some of these cancellations and delays. Over at the rental car area, we saw some long lines today, and passengers told us that the rental prices, well, they just keep going up because of some of the demand. Some of them gave up on flying and tried to find a car. They're driving to D.C., Florida, and Massachusetts. Those are not short drives, because they say the airlines told them that it would be another day or so just to fly out. Daniel Smith says that flying back home to Atlanta was a total nightmare. Changes to his direct flight meant he had to sleep overnight in Dallas next to a woman he says was pregnant. Now, he finally made it home 12 hours later, which makes him one of the lucky ones.
Definitely frustrating, definitely throws things off. You don't get a whole lot of compensation for that. You know, things happen, it is what it is. You know, you live, you learn, you experience things. You know, I never really experienced this before. I've heard horror stories about the airport, but I thought with the airlines I picked, I didn't think it would be this bad, you know. You heard things about certain airlines, but yeah, you know, I'm here. It's a relief. Now I just need to find my bag because that's still missing.
The majority of those cancellations and delays are Delta Airlines planes. We called them today, and they say that the thunderstorms yesterday had an effect. They're trying to get most of those passengers out before this next round of storms, which could also impact some of those future flights. Live tonight at Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport, Abby Casores, Atlanta News First.
Today,